Hi, welcome to my channel, Takayaki Tarot. Today is Monday, January 20th, 2025. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone. And that's okay. If they resonate with you and give you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Alright, so let me just move some things around. Sorry, my throat's like a little... There's something that's coming up to the surface. That's what I was kind of getting in one of my readings the other day, I think it was, when it was talking about how I remember the layout. I don't know which reading it was, but it was one of the ones that I did recently, and I had pulled out the moon card, and it was like talking about how there was something that was like a mystery about you or a secret about you, or about two people, their connection. Yeah, there was like, there's something mysterious or unknown about the connection between two people. And the moon card came out, and the way that the moon card came out, it was like a black wolf howling at the moon on one side and a white moon howling at the moon on the other side in this particular tarot card, right? 303. And then they're separated by a body of water, and in that body of water there is a woman that is like coming to the surface. So there is something that is coming to the surface. This could be something that has to do with divine feminine energy. On a darker tone, there could be something physical that is coming up from a physical body of water out here. I don't know, like a missing case person or something like that. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not a detective. Alright, and I don't work for the law or none of that, so. But aside from that, I do think that it has to do with this. There's something that's coming to the surface, and it could be your divine feminine empress self, right? You've been coming to the surface. I feel like for a lot of you, it could just be coming to the realization that is who you are, right? So like it's always been there, but it's you that is now accepting, like, oh, this is who I am, right? Like I'm hearing Mufasa say to Simba, remember who you are. So for a lot of you, that's who you are in the collective, right? You are divine 434. You are divine feminines, empresses, right? That is who you are. And so that we have revelations await. Embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. See? Yeah. Embark on a journey of discovery and watch as secrets unveil before you. Embrace the mystery, and its revelations await. right? And so the thing is about these cards that make it interesting is these are clarifying life situations. That's the name of the cards, right? They are love and career readings, okay? But what's interesting about these cards is that whether they are upright or reverse, the picture helps accentuate the quotes. All right, so for example, this is upright. All right, this would be upright. So this is like obviously like the floor. This is like the water line, and this would be like the cave, right? So this is obviously somewhere in the cave. But when it's reversed, it looks like the body of water is down here, and this is the air, right? So it's like something from deep, deep, deep within you. It could be like that was hidden in the cave deep within you is emerging, all right? So that's what I like about them. Like, I'm also getting like as above, so below. So it's like, you know, I'm also getting, there's this map in Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, and there's this map, and the map is an amazing, I just saw 616. This particular map is amazing, and it's been sought after, fought after, right? People literally have gone to war and lived and died for this map. But what was interesting is that there was this one particular part in the movie where Jack Sparrow discovered up is down. And they were trying to look for this place, and it was like a place that you can only find if you're lost. Right? So this could have been, you've been to like the most darkest, lost place of yourself, within yourself, right? And then that's how you can literally see the face of God. That's how you find yourself, right? And then you emerge and become reborn and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, so there's this part where he discovered it, like, because the map is like a round map, but you can like move it, right? So like, even if you move it like this, like it'll so if it's like this, it'll say one thing, like it'll lead to one layout, one destination. But if you even turn it slightly, the layouts, there's like different coordinates, and then if you turn it, there's different coordinates, and then turn it, different coordinates. It's like that, right? So there's so many infinite combinations, right? It just depends on which way you choose to go. So he figured out that up is down, so he had to flip the boat, right? And when he flipped the boat, it kind of like brought something back, which was them. They were able to be brought back, right? So it's kind of like this card, right? Because literally they had to flip the boat back inside the water, and then they were brought back. So I feel like that's you. Something had to be flipped within inside of you, so that way you could be like, so you could remember, oh, this is who I am. Does that make sense? Cool. All right. You know what? I need like a cough drop. Oh, wow. Okay, well, immediately I'm jumping into tarot. Revelations await. Embrace the mystery. Embark on a journey of discovery and watch as secrets unveil before you. So I'm getting this could be secrets about yourself, secrets about whether or not, whether or not you want to know about this. It's secrets of other people as well, right? And it's kind of like, it's one of those things where one of the reasons why geniuses tend to be depressed a lot is because of all the things that they know. Like geniuses, prophets, maybe not depressed, but like sad, wisdom, like people who are like very, very wise, creatives, right? It could be like an artistic genius. It could be just people who are of high intelligence. They tend to suffer a lot because of the things that they know. And a lot of the things that they know, you can't exactly just walk down the street and be like, hey, and strike up a conversation on the things that they know, 959, because You're gonna be like, what are you talking about? Right? And for you, you could be explaining something and it makes such perfect sense. Like, it's the easiest thing. Like, it's so, right? It's basic information. Like, how could you not know this? But the other person, they're like, what? They're looking at you like you're talking rocket science, because in a way you kind of are. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're gonna know things about yourself, about the world, about other people, and there isn't much you can do about it, right? It's kind of like, and people be like, oh, I want to know everything, but at the same time, what are you going to do with that? A lot of the times you can't do anything with that information. You just got to kind of sit with it and, like, yeah, you know this thing, but there's nothing else you can do with it. You can't talk about it, you can't share it, you can't speak on it, you can't explain it. You just, so that comes with the burden, right? That's why a lot of these geniuses and creative artists, incredibly wise people of high intelligence, right? They kind of just, because, it's like, you can't explain rocket science to a person who doesn't even understand basic, like, math, right? Because at that point, when you're speaking, it's like beyond their comprehension. So I feel like you're gonna be knowing these things, and you kind of just, right? There's it's like a pumpkin pie. There's a certain amount of suffering that comes with this, because you just know what you know and you can't do anything about it, right? But people think, oh, I want to know everything. I want to be the smartest person in the room. I want to be the smartest person in the world. That's great, but you got to realize that a lot of the times being the smartest person in the room is very lonely. It's very sad, and it's giving suffering. It's giving isolated, right? And it's not because it's just you. You literally cannot bring it upon yourself to, once you know what you know, you just cannot. Right? So it's not like, but alright, let me move on. But I feel like that's not to discourage you, alright? Because you're supposed to embrace this, right? So it may be sad, but eventually you'll find people that, like, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You understand rocket science? Oh yeah, absolutely. Blah 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 blah. Oh wow, right? So this could just be something to, like, help push you along, so that way, instead of speaking in a room full of people that don't understand you, you're going to be put in a room full of people that will understand you. All right. Well, I'm going to get to that in a minute if it comes up again. But I think you're just supposed to, like, embrace the journey, and I don't want to say enjoy it, because that makes it seem like, don't tell me what to do, but just, like, accept it, right? Whatever, come what may. All right. Pumpkin pie. Let's see what comes out. Ace of Cups upright. Oh, that's nice. Very lovely. Revelations of Weight, Ace of Cups upright. Nathael, God, the King of Heaven. Rejuvenation obtains the mercy of God and gives long life. Some of you could be, for some of you, it just doesn't seem like you ever age, right? Great genes, good health, good wealth, vitality, right? For a lot of you, it's because of the love that you hold within you for yourself, embracing yourself. It keeps you looking young. It keeps you healthy. It keeps you vibrant, right? It's that energy, that of life. You have that, right?
Yes, Mama.
My pumpkin pie, how are you? Did you sleep good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you hungry?
Yes, please.
What would you like to eat? Do you want yogurt?
No.
No yogurt? Okay. Well, you think about it and let me know, okay? Yeah, and like you're in a constant state of healing because of the rejuvenation. Yeah. So the more that you allow this to happen, right, like come what may to the surface, it's whatever, right? It allows you to, the more like you accept yourself as well.
I like yogurt, Mama.
Do you want yogurt, baby?
Yeah.
Do you want Bluey, M&M, or Oreo yogurt?
M&M.
All right, hold on. All right, I'm back. Yeah, Ace of Cups, right? This is good. The more you love yourself, the more things are able to be brought to the surface. The more you love yourself, also getting the illusion that people place upon themselves, you're able to see through. You're able to see beneath the surface of things, people, places, and things, right? So there's something about depth in water. You could be a water sign, or you have water elements somewhere highly in your chart, or whatever in your chart, highly aspected. But this is, I feel like there's something about really seeing what's underneath the surface, right? And I feel like for some of you, you could have a skill or an ability to bring things up beneath the surface. Like you just pull things out from the depths of the water. I'm also getting, I don't know why, but there's something that is being pulled up from beneath the water. Like someone is, like there's something attached to a rope and someone is pulling it, and it's like being brought from the depths. So this could be you, like who you are is being brought back from the depths, right? You could also do this with people. Like you can literally bring out what's really, really hidden inside of people. And there's that third thing where there's something on like a physical plane that something could, like something like a body could be being pulled out from the water. All right, and then we have the Five of Wands reverse. You could be not engaging in any conflict, drama, gossip, chaos, fighting. You're being kept away from that. That's being, there's something that's like I feel like because you can see what's underneath, but you can see beneath the surface when it comes to people, it's allowing you to like, oh, I see that, so I'm gonna stay away. I see that, I'm gonna stay away. I see that, I'm gonna stay away. It's like that, right? We got Five of Wands reverse, Ha'aya, God, listening, and concealment. Wow. God, listening, and concealment. So things that are being hidden, you can hear it. Whatever is being hidden, you can hear it. Like clear audio. You can see it, right? You can, for some of you can smell it as well. You can hear it, you can see it, you can smell it, you can sense it. So it's like whatever people try to hide beneath the surface of themselves, it doesn't stay hidden very long, right? But what are you going to do with that information? You can't do anything about it, right? Because one, I feel like it's not your business. That's why it's, for sometimes, like it's like a burden, because what do you do when you know things that you have no business knowing, but you know it anyways? Because it's just in your nature to know it. It's just, you just know, right? And two, I just think like that's, there are many things that are being shown to you. I feel like now is a time for you to just stop, take a look and listen. I keep hearing that Elvis Presley song, stop, take a look and listen, because that song, I'm gonna read this in a minute. That song is about Elvis like listening to people gossip about him, but he's not like doing anything about it. So you could be hearing or knowing what people are saying, whether it's about you, whether it's about other people, about whatever. And it's kind of like, you know, you're not supposed to do anything about it, really. Politics and ambition wins judgments and protects all those who seek the truth. Yeah. I need like a cough drop. There could be something about work politics here. Something about you could be a very ambitious person or have a lot of drive. That speaks for itself. All right, that's kind of like a side note. I gotta switch the decks in a second. Page of Wands reverse. Oh. Four of Cups on the fence. Page of Wands, Irithel, the preventing god. Propagation of light confounds the wicked and slanders, saves from enemy. Wow. Somebody was casting like judgment on you to bring conflict and chaos your way. But because you love yourself, it didn't work. Right? So this could have been something in the workplace, something in your neighborhood, in your community, in your family. Somebody was trying to cast judgment with like slander and wicked tongue because they're not satisfied with what they have, their position, with your position even. They're not satisfied with that, with the Four of Cups on the fence. The god deflecting evil. Somebody was trying to deflect something. This could be somebody who was like throwing rocks and hiding their hands. So like this could be somebody who was doing something wicked or something that they weren't supposed to, but then turning around and pointing the finger at you. Look at the collective. This is what they're doing. 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 Right? Because it's like if everybody's focused, I just saw 2, 3, 4. If everybody's focused on you and what you're doing, no one's going to pay attention to what's going on behind the scenes that this person is doing. The person that was trying to bring chaos and conflict and cast judgment onto you and pointing the finger on you and gossiping about you and slandering on you, right? That's the whole point. They were trying to do this so that way they can get away with doing something that they weren't supposed to, but they needed a distraction, and you just happened to be the perfect extraction. Why did I say extraction? This person is being removed. Somebody could be getting teeth removed or teeth pulled or a tooth pulled. But this person's, they tried to like take root in something, and it could be like they try to take root with the false image of themselves and you pulled it out of the surface. Like you just pulled out who they really were. You brought it up to the surface because that's what you do. You bring out who people really are, right? You show people, I don't want to say you force, but your energy, it's impossible for someone to not show their true colors, all right? But because you love yourself, this conflict, this chaos, it didn't like touch you. It didn't affect you. Whatever just happened, this person just blocked themselves. They have to kind of like stay in their misery. Somebody was like really trying to do something with your energy, not knowing what they were messing with. Because like at this point, it doesn't even seem like you're human. And they're like, I keep getting like mermaid or something, like a siren or mermaid. Right? Like this person, like they were trying to like go to war with you and you're not even human. I don't know. This person's very miserable. This could be a woman. 4 of Cups. Malahal, the god deflecting evil. Healing capacity, protection from weapons, safety, and travel. Yeah, what is that saying? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. This person was like trying to form weapons against you with their words, like trying to like go to war with you, like to bring chaos, right, with the 5 of Wands, but that's in the reverse, like it didn't touch you because no weapon formed against you shall prosper. This person, they were trying to go to war with you, but it's like, first of all, you love yourself, you know God loves you, you love God. What war? What weapon? Right? So it's not, this person was blocked. If this is something at a workplace, this person, they didn't achieve what they were trying to achieve. You were supposed to be used, or I feel like you were being used as a big distraction for something else. You know what's crazy? Because I had a dream last night. I had many dreams last night. But one of the dreams I had was I seen a bunch of, I don't know if I should say it. You like my flowers? Smell it. Pretty. I think these ones, I don't know if they're like natural. No, I think these ones might be dyed. Yeah, like they get colored. Like flower dye or something, you know. I do need a cough drop though. Oh. Yeah, so I had a dream that there was like a bunch of FBI agents doing a sweep. And they were all wearing black. And this one woman, she had like a ponytail. And I remember they were all walking past me and I'm like, whoa, what are you guys, what is this? What's going on? And they were doing a sweep. Yep. Alright, so something could be getting cleared out of your energy. Obviously, I keep saying that. This person, this energies, it could be multiple people. They're being removed, right? Whoever this person was, or whoever, I'm saying was because from my perspective, they no longer exist in your energy, right? But for some of you, this is still, like it hasn't, it's, you know. For whoever this person is, they thought they were playing a game. They were definitely playing a game, but they thought they could play this game with you, right? But they had no idea, like, who you are, what you are. So it's kind of like they're trying to play a game, but they don't know the rules, right? So without even knowing, it's like this person disqualified themselves, right? Because like they're playing a game and they don't know the rules, and they were doing these things that were against the rules, and now they're disqualified. And now this person's like, wait, what's going on? What just happened? And it's like, well, you're disqualified. You can't be here anymore, or you're fired, or you're this, or you're that. You're not allowed to be here anymore. And they're like, well, I don't understand. What happened? Didn't you read the rules? You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that. You're disqualified. You're not able to. You're disqualified. You can't be in here anymore. Right? There's something like that. They were playing a game not knowing the rules, and the things that they were doing, not even because they didn't like care about the rules, not realizing that they were breaking the rules and just disqualifying themselves. Like, you did it to yourself. And a lot of it had to do with pointing the finger at you, using you as a distraction. And that was like the worst thing you can do. I feel like this person they were trying to use you as a distraction, but then they got a little too caught up and too focused on you. Reverse. Toil and labor, reverse. Yeah, whatever they did, I told you, it didn't work. And it hasn't been working. It's not working. This person blocked themselves. They don't know what to do about this either. They don't understand, like, they don't, it's like, what's not clicking, Steven? Like, something's not making sense to them. They just, like, I'm at a loss of words right now because that's how they are. This energy, they just don't understand. Like, they just can't, they just don't. You know, they just don't. They just can't even. They can't. There we go. They can't even. Reverse. Journey, reverse. This person was trying to stop your journey, trying to stop you from figuring out who they are, trying to figure out what's beneath their surface, right? But the thing is, they had to, it's kind of like, this is how this game is, right? You have the ability to see what's really beneath the surface of things, people, places, blah, 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 right? But you have to stop ascending and stop learning and stop growing and stop loving yourself and God. You have to stop doing that, right? Because the more you progress, the more you ascend, the stronger your gifts and your abilities are. This person was trying to stop you from being you so that way you couldn't see them for who they are. I'm also getting, because you can see people for who they are and because your energy, it just brings out people's true colors, it brings out their true faces, right? So it's kind of like if you got 5 people standing in front of you and your energy just pulled out who they really are, they all see each other for who they really are too, because it's your energy. So it's kind of like if you pull out their true faces and pull down their masks and reveal their true colors, right? That sticks. It shows who they are. So it's not just temporary, right? Because once it's revealed, everybody can see it, right? Because that mask, I just saw 33, that mask is fallen. It's been pulled out. That their true colors, their true nature, it's been revealed. I just drooled. It's been revealed. And they can't, like, bury it. They can't rebury it because it's like the soil has been shifted, right? It's already been brought to the surface. That mask that fell broke into pieces, so they can't wait, don't see who I really am while I fix my mask. It's too late, right? So they were trying to do that, but it's like, now that I see you for who you really are, all these people can see you for who you really are too. So they were trying to stop that. It was like the more you ascend, right, the more it gets revealed around you. It's just because things cannot stay hidden around you. It's just in your nature, right? It's like the depths of the depths of the depths will be brought to the surface. It's just in your nature. You just do that. And someone didn't want this to happen because it's like, oh my gosh, right? It's being revealed who they are. There's something missing here. Like, there's something missing here. And it goes right here. Ah! Reverse. High honor. That's what that was. Yeah. This person, they fell. This could be a man or a woman. They lost respect. They lost their reputation, notoriety, their position. Their estate is what I'm hearing. Their estate. So whatever they own or whatever they claimed under false pretenses, they lost. So let's say whatever they claimed while wearing this mask, this facade, this character, this image, who they really are has been revealed. Their true identity has been exposed. So now they lost that because the identity that you gave us, that you presented to us to achieve this, to acquire this, it's not who you really are. That's not who we gave this thing to, right? This is who you are. This is who we gave this thing to. So because you are not that person, we have to take it back. So something is being removed from their energy as well as this person is being removed from your energy. I'm going to get one more here. No way. Family room upright, mature man upright, thoughts reverse. There's a man, an older man in your family. This could be a father figure in your family. They're stuck in their head. They're having bad thoughts. I'm getting so dizzy right now. Yeah, this person is like in their head. They're having bad thoughts. It could be about you. They could be regretting something that they were involved in or regretting something that they were doing. So you could be their daughter. You could be their stepdaughter. You could be their son. You could be their stepson. You could be their child. Or this is just a father figure in your family, like an uncle, a brother, a cousin. But this mature man, upright, in your family, they could have also been having negative, toxic thoughts about a female in their family as well. Like, I really don't want to go there. But this man could have been having, like, inappropriate thoughts about another female family member of theirs. And because they're supposed to appear as a older family man who's well respected, they had to, I don't know, it's something about so this, for some of you, it's this man who lost their position. They lost their seat. They are not of high honor anymore, right? They fell from grace. So let's say there was this mature man in your family who's very, you know, prominent, has stature, family man, mature, blah, 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 right? But he had some sort of negative thoughts about you or inappropriate thoughts about you, and you could have seen that, you could have picked up on that, and it's like the older you got, the more mature you got, the more you transcended, the stronger your connection with God. It's like, you see something for what it is. So this mature man could have been trying to stop you from being who you truly are, because who you truly are will expose who they truly are. Which is somebody who loves yourself and you're not involved in drama and chaos, conflict. And chaos, drama, and conflict is not ever like knocking on your door. I don't understand. There's like somebody just wants to see you as they just want to see you in such a negative light. Like they truly want to believe this. A thief in reverse. So this person could have been trying to steal something from you, right? Your image, your ability to transcend, to evolve. Somebody, this man could have been trying to steal something from you, but it didn't work. I feel like they thought that they stole something from you, but they really didn't, with thief in reverse. I'm hearing I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids. So you could have witnessed something when you were a child, or something could have happened, and it's like somebody wanted you to be in a state where you, like, oh, where did you hear that? Oh, so and so. Oh, okay, never mind. Like, they wanted you to be just like, oh, them again, right? Like, so discredited and so like the words that would come out of your mouth, no one would take it serious, right? That's what this man needed, because it's like, because if when it came to him, right, if you were to say something about this man, they needed it for you to be like, they needed it for you to be like, oh, don't listen to him, he's always saying something, or don't listen to her, she's always saying something, right? That's what they needed. But if you were to say something, they'd be like, that really raise some eyebrows. That would really be a cause for concern, because what? Right? But you can't be in your highest vibration. You can't be loving yourself. You can't be, avoiding drama and conflict, and you can't be on a journey of self-discovery and healing and loving and knowing people and the depths, and you can't be in that energy, because that's a problem for this man. It really is. And this man, by doing this, by making sure or trying to stop your journey, that's why they fell, because they had no business doing that. Because I feel like for a lot of you, your purpose was to be this big, skilled person, right? So this person, they were trying to like meddle with that, and that's why they fell, because God's like, so this person could be like always struggling, suffering, they could be having financial issues, and that's like a consequence, because God's like, who told you that you can do this? Who told you? Nobody told them. For some of you, this could be a mature woman. This could have been a woman in your family that had tried to do this. For some of you, this mature man is your uncle. We have uncle. So this could have been like, ew. I'm hearing, it's not funny, but it's just the way that it came out in my head. I'm hearing Uncle Diddles, right? So for some of you, it could have been an uncle that tried to do something to you to steal your innocence and make sure that it would affect you in such a great way, and then you would become unreliable, and all that trauma would be such a bearing, like it would have such a weight on you, and then you would just, why God, and give up, and if you start talking or saying things, oh, he's just saying things again, or oh, she's just saying things again, right? But that didn't happen, right? Also, too, like, if this is an older, for some of you, this could have been like an aunt, right? But the minute that, I really don't, okay, so for the sake of the reading, right, hypothetically speaking, if this uncle did something to you when you were a child, immediately that right then and there is what made them fall from high honor, right? But they could have thought that that was just a tactic that they can do to prevent you from preventing them from falling from grace, right? No, they did it to themselves. The minute that they did something to you, that's when they fell from grace. That's when God was like, wow, you just really did that. You did that to my child who is a child. Let me take back your grace. Let me take back your light. Let me take back your gifts. Let me take back your purpose, because you don't deserve it. That's not, like, who told you to do that? Who told you? Like, that's, right? That's not okay. So the minute that they did something to you, they did it to themselves. My phone's going off. Hold on. Why do you want to... Oh, how do I? Oh, how do I? Oh, how do I? How do I breathe without you? Who sings that? How do I breathe without? Is that Celine Dion? Oh, how do I? Oh, how do I? Oh, how do I? I think that is Celine Dion. So this uncle could have did some sort of magic, dark magic on you, right? That involved a physical aspect that was a part of the ritual, all right? If you know what I mean. And it was like, who told you can do that? We got the letter D. Could be somebody's first, last, middle, initial name of a word or a place. I'm hearing death brings peace. That's dark. This mature man, uncle, they don't like it when you talk. They don't like your wisdom, your knowledge, your intelligence. They don't like that. So if you're a woman, right, a divine feminine, this is a man who doesn't like it because, believe it or not, women are more in tune spiritually. Women are more spiritual, men are more material, earthly. That's just how it is. Divine feminine is like a bridge when it comes to the spiritual, right? So this is a man who could have like seen that or known that and wanted to tamper with that, right? It's kind of like, I don't know, because they didn't think it's fair, or they felt like it just not of God, or they just probably didn't understand. That's what I'm saying. This is somebody who didn't understand the rules, right? They were doing things not realizing that it's going against certain rules and regulations, right? And they disqualified themselves. And that happened the minute that what really disqualified them was when they did something to you. Whether it was like emotional, spiritual, or physical, the minute that they did something to you, that was part of the rules that do not do. You are to not blah 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 blah, right? And it's kind of like they were disqualifying themselves left and right, like racking up those points, because it's like, how you gonna, it's like this person was trying to play a game or be involved in something. They didn't even read the handbook. Proverbs 23:9. Do not speak in the hearing of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of your words. So, this person, they could have, they were doing something, or they could have done something, right? I'm also getting this person was shown that you were supposed to be something of value, great honor, like you could be like a prophetess or a prophet, and that really, I don't know why, but that really rubbed them the wrong way. And so it's kind of like they wanted to be a prophet, or they wanted to be a prophetess, right? They wanted that, and it wasn't. It's like, how is it that you are? So they would try to do something so that way to make sure that you wouldn't be in your purpose of being a prophetess or a prophet, right? But it's like the minute that they did that, that's when they fell. And this person could be wondering why, still to this day, they are not this amazing prophetess or this amazing prophet or this person with amazing skill and great ability or shown love and light by God or having blessings and having abundance, and why they're still struggling and why they're still financially stuck or why this or why that, right? Because of what they did. They've been disqualified. That could also be the letter D. This person doesn't even realize that they've been disqualified. This is the person that was like casting judgments onto you. All those judgments too, like, it did nothing. All those judgments, conflicts. Politics and ambition wins judgments and protects all those who seek the truth. So, you, who you are is finally being shown. This is who you are. You're this prophet, or you're this prophetess. Like, that's who you are. That's it. That's it. And it's really showing, like, because there's, like, you know, those stories about Jesus in the Bible, about how he, like, walked with, like, people. He ate with, like, prostitutes and the sick and, like, the elderly and things like that, right? And then, like, all those stories about all those people in the Bible who, like, they went through so many things, and then, you know, they had their stories, like, Jonah, Ruth, Esther, right? Job, like, everybody had, like, a story, and they turned out to be, like, some of God's most blessed people, right? Like, it's kind of like that. Your story it's been written in the Bible. Your story has been written in the Bible. But I've been getting a lot of Job lately. So something about, you know, Job, like, he went through years and years and years of suffering and torment, but he never gave up faith. And then God gave him blessings and abundance. I feel like this could have been your story, like Job. I'm gonna get a couple more. New relationship or love. Cover your mirrors. Yeah, somebody's watching you. They're trying to watch you. They're trying to watch you. They're trying to see what this is that's coming in for you. This new relationship or love. They're trying to understand this. They're trying to see this. Alright? You have somebody that's watching you. It could be this uncle. Or other people around this uncle that's trying to watch you. But with the Ace of Cups, yeah. Because you are loving yourself and you have brought yourself to the surface, who you really are, because, like, with the whole Mufasa thing, remember who you are. You're a divine feminine. For some of you, you're a divine masculine, right? Right? But okay, 1 second, sweetie. I'm almost done. I will. 1 second. Yeah, so a lot of you are going to be entering in new relationships. This could be like platonic, friendship, work, business relationships, and or as well as love. Like, you can have, like, new friends, and then for some of you, like, you have a whole new set of friends, like your soul tribe, and your whole new job, and a whole new romantic relationship. It's like a whole new era for you. That's what's, and with the whole cover your mirror, somebody wants to see, like, who you're talking to, who you're loving, where you work at, your ideas, your business, right? They want to know about this. Somebody is trying to spy on you. Somebody is trying to, I'm saying, like, that's what I feel like I said that earlier. Somebody was trying to keep tabs on you. Did I say that earlier today? No, right? Yeah, well, that's that. Alright, somebody's trying to see what new things are coming in for you. Because it's like, if it's not happening to them, there's a realization. This person's like, where are the blessings? Where are the abundance? So now they're going to be looking at you. Because if new things are happening for you, that's where the blessings and abundance are going. The same ones that they thought were going to be hitting them, no, they've been disqualified a long time ago. And they're like, I feel like they could just now be realizing that, like, wait a minute, I've been disqualified? Why? How? So now this person's going to be looking at you to see, like, why they're not getting blessings and abundance and new things and blah, 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 blah. Also, this person, there's no communicating with this person because they're not, they could ask you why the sky is blue, right? And you can tell them, oh, because of the atoms and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no. Like, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. Oh, where do apples come from? Okay, well, when an apple tree sprouts its flowers, and then after the flower, if the flower's not plucked, then, that's when the fruit starts to bear. And they're not gonna, they just don't like what you know. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. They don't like it. Neptune's warning. This person's miserable. They're not content. They're not appreciative. They're not grateful. They don't have any gratitude. Neptune's warning. If you put your faith only in the world of your senses, you will always know a hunger that cannot be satisfied. As the ocean dissolves the beach beneath your feet, I will show you that your fine castles and all inside them are made of sand. Yeah, this person built a foundation on a false identity or a false narrative or a false image of you. And who you really are has been shown. So it's kind of like we gave you this under false pretenses of this false identity that you gave us. But that's not the case at all. So now we're taking this back. This is not yours. Because who you really are is not who you said that's not who you are. This is like a false prophet, a false preacher, a false prophetess, a false priestess, I don't know. A false, whatever this is they built a foundation on a false narrative of who you are, right? And it's not true. And they did that because they weren't happy with the things that they had already, right? Whatever they already had, they weren't happy with it. All right, one more, and then I'm gonna get a couple more tarot, and then I'll close the reading. Cleanse your home and space. Yeah. So this person could be trying to target you with this letter X here. Could be somebody's first, last, middle, initial, name of order, or place. But this person who fell from grace, they're trying to target you. They're trying to send negative energies to you, negative spirits, projection, right? It's because you're getting a lot of new things, right? Out of the name of love, right? You're getting new things in the name of love. You're getting new relationships, new connections, new opportunities, blah, blah, blah. So this person, they're trying to target you. But in order for them to target you and project onto you and have it stick and land, they need to see, right, with the cover your mirrors. That's why they're trying to spy and keep tabs. They need to see what exactly is it that you're getting. When are you getting it? How are you getting it? From where? From whom? Why? They need to know all the ends and details and nitty gritty. They need to know this. So that's why they're spying. They're keeping tabs. Because they need to know this, because they need to project and throw magic and have it stick. They are putting a target on you, but it's not sticking. It's not hitting. Okay? This person, they're just upset because something has been revealed to you. Like, you know who you are. This person is like, they want to punish you because you know who you are. And you being who you are, a beacon of light in God's eye, it shows they're not. Why are we following you? Why are we listening to you? The Lover's reverse. This could be someone who's very imbalanced with themselves. Something ended as well. This could be somebody that you ended things with, or you're not in a connection, or you're not in a relationship with. But I feel like this person, they're very unbalanced. For some of you, this could be this mature man upright who comes across as a family man. This could be your ex that you ended things with, right? That's trying to project onto you. For some of you, this is your uncle who's trying to project onto you, who's very imbalanced. Or I'm getting, when they did this to you, right? Whenever they did whatever they did to you, they did it when they were a very imbalanced, unhealed, unevolved version of themselves. Their journey stopped, right? And because they weren't progressing, they weren't doing anything, they took it upon themselves to do whatever it is that they did to you, not realizing that, I feel like at that point, they didn't fall yet. They were just unbalanced. They were just lost, right? They weren't really doing anything, right? They still had the chance to turn things around. They still had grace in God's eye. They still have forgiveness. They could still have love. But the minute that they did whatever it is that they did to you, that's when God's like, oh, you're disqualified now, because you shouldn't have done that, right? You could lie, you could manipulate, you could steal, but you can't unalive, and you can't be a rapist or a collector or whatever, right? Like, if it's going against God, right? But they did something. It's kind of like one of those unforgivable sins that they did, and that's when it was like, I feel like when they did that, their whole spiritual team was like, ah, man, right? Everyone just kind of like, why'd you have to do that? That thing. Why? Right? So, yeah. You could have done anything else, but you did that. King of Pentacles reverse, yeah. This person, their stability is all wonky. Their finances, their foundation. They built a false foundation on a lie or a false narrative, and it's being torn down, right? As the as the ocean dissolves the beach beneath your feet, I will show you that your fine castles and all inside them are made of sand. They built something on sand. They built a foundation on sand. Not realizing that you don't see that wave that's literally right above your head that's about to come crashing down on your castle that you built on sand. You don't see that? That's why their team was like, why'd you do that? Why'd you build a castle right there? The waves are about to come in. Man. Right? Knight of Pentacles. I feel like that's what I was talking about. Job. In the Bible, the story of Job was very, 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 I'm talking about patient. Like, so when someone says you have the patience of Job, take that as a compliment. All right? Because Job went through so much. I'm talking about years and years and years, right? But he still kept his patience, and he still kept his faith in the Most High God. And look what happened. Right? People say that to me all the time. You have the patience of Job. And I just laugh because it's like, it's not hard. Right? But yeah, so I feel like a lot of you, because of how patient you were, and remained patient, and remained loyal, and remained faithful to God. Right? Four Pentacles reverse again. Seven of Wands reverse. Four Pentacles reverse. This person, they want you to put down your guard towards them because there's something that they don't want to miss out on. With the Four Pentacles reverse, they don't want to miss out on the opportunity of something. Three of Wands upright. So whoever this person is, they want you to put down your guard to them. Oh, your opportunities, your open windows, your success, your abundance, and your blessings. That's what that is. They want you, so you have all of these opportunities, right? And all these windows and blah, 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 right? This person, they want you to put down your guard with the Four of Pentacles reverse and the Three of Wands because they want, it's kind of like, they see you opening a door. So this person's watching you. They're keeping tabs on you, right? So it's kind of like this, right? You're opening a door, and this person's watching you, waiting to see when are you going to open the next door. And they're watching you. And as you open the door and you walk through, this person's trying to, as you're walking through before that door shuts behind you, this person's going to try and swoop in and catch the door so they too can walk through that door as well. That's what this is. That's what they're doing, right? With the Three of Wands, they're trying to see when the next door you're opening so that way they can try and walk through that door because they want to be able to have expansion in their life. They want to be able to see their horizon. They want to be able to travel. They want to be able to ascend because they can't on their own. They've been disqualified. The King of Pentacles reverse, they have no money, no stability, no balance, no nothing. They can't. So they're trying to see when you open that door so that like right as you walk it through that door, before that door closes, they're going to try and swoop in and slide through. All right? This is a reading. Bye.